Hi friends, welcome you all to Deep Matrix. I think it's been a while after I'm posting this video, so I think you are quite excited about today's video. So without any further ado, let's move to the topic. So the today video is about how to use a curve fitting app in MATLAB. So for that I'm going to import the dataset. So from dataset to simple linear regression to salary data. So this is the dataset we are going to use. So this contain two columns. One is years of experience and the second one is salary. So the data set is about salary on the basis of years of experience in a company. So I'm going to import it. So choose column vectors so that each column will be saved in a separate variable. So I'm imported. So now you can see a salary is a variable which contain the salary and years contain the years data. So next I'm going to open the app. So in apps you can find a math statistics and optimization column where you find a curve fitting. So this is the curve fitting app. So I just adjusted. So I'm going to choose my x variable as years because on the basis of years, salary will be gonna increase or decrease. Salary as my y data. So this is a curve fitting diagram. So which is nothing but a simple linear regression. So here you can find the formula of this line. So this is the formula which we read in high school. This is nothing but y equal to mx plus c. So here p1 is the slope and x is our input variable in this example, which is nothing but years of experience, and p2 is the y intercept. So these black dots are my data points, and this line, this curve is fitting into this data point. So this is the most approximate fit for this data. So we can also predict, for example, if I want to predict the value for 5.5 years, so here I can get the value. So this is the salary which is in between 75,000 to 80,000. So this is how we can get a value from the fit. So here also we can have a degree of fit. So I can change it to 3 or 4. Now we can see while increasing the degree, the straight line is start bending. So this is because here now this becomes our formula which contain a polynomial of power 4. So here you can see p1 star x power 4. So this p1, p2, p3, p4 all are derived from this single variable years. We have a separate formula to extrapolate the single variable into four columns. So also I can change the degree to 6. Now I contain 6 variable plus 1 intercept. And these are the corresponding values. So here you can see the confidence bound. So this line is 95% confident because 95% of data points are closely related to this. So we can also find a residual plot. So this is the residual plot which is which determines or which gives the value of error between the fit and the data point. So these are the errors, so which you can visualize using this residual plot. So and here you have some values which determine the best fit. For example, R square value, adjusted R square. So these are some big concepts um, which I couldn't explain you in this video. So for betterment of this concepts, just go hit the statistics part because it is more about math. So and this is the RMSE, which is nothing but a root mean squared error. So we have an option to choose different things. For example, polynomial fit, linear fitting. So linear fitting is more about defining a formula on our own. So you can define whatever you want. So for example, I'm going to define y equal to mx plus c formula for the explanation sake. So see, this is the formula which I have derived. Here A is the slope and x is my years of experience and c is my intercept. So the relatable line has been plotted over the data set. So here you have edit option. You can change the formula whichever you want. So we can also interpolate. So but this is not available for this data. So then sum of signs. So we can have a line which is based on the formula of sine. So we can also fit using this formula. So we can also increase the number of terms. So now you can see as the number of term is changed to 5, it contains five variables which are the multiples of sine. So we have a variable distribution. So but the variable distribution haven't fit into this data. So this is not good. So mostly you can fit the data line using a polynomial itself because it contains different degrees. So we can easily fit using that. Or on an exceptional cases, we can go for linear fit in which we can define a formula. So here you have another option called center and scale. So if you choose center and scale, our data set will be normalized with the mean and standard deviation value. It will show you automatically. So this is what I wanted to explain in this video. So do subscribe our channel and enjoy learning. Thank you.